What's up, friends? Welcome to the vlog. Currently, I'm sitting on a kind of bench in Williamsburg. I just got off work. I want to go to Sephora to get a couple of things, but it opens until 10. It's not quite 10 yet, so got my coffee and just gonna enjoy the weather for a little bit. Like usual, I fully just went into that Sephora and blacked out. So when we get home, I'll show you what I got. Tell me you're ready for treats without telling me you're ready for treats. Do you want nummies? Here's for you. And here's for you. No. Truly is like raising children. Actually, no, I don't know anything about raising children. Probably not the same at all. Also tell me why apparently it's their birthday. And the only reason I know that is because I got an email from a veterinarian that I've never even been to, that I must have signed up for at some point. And they were like, Mindy and Willow, happy birthday. I'm an awful cat mom. They're like 8 years old. I've never once celebrated their birthday. But it's never too late to start. Also, hi. Realized I don't think I ever formally introduced this video. So welcome if you're new here. My name is Sarah. This is Mindy, and Willow's around here somewhere. So it is a Thursday, middle of the week, and guess who doesn't have to work today? Well, I did already work today, you know that. I worked at my part-time job this morning, but I have off from my 9 to 5 today and tomorrow. So you could say I'm thriving. In my last video, which was like a June reset, I ended it with like making a list of the things that I wanted to accomplish over my long weekend. So I thought I would make a vlog of that list coming to fruition, at least hopefully. So that's what this is gonna be. Just a little like either day or long weekend in my life, whatever this turns into. So I'm actually getting ready to go into, where did my phone go? I'm getting ready to have a meeting with a venue for our wedding that I fully forgot was scheduled for today until I got a fun little notification on my phone. So I hope this person is ready to see me at my sweatiest and very ridiculous. I braided my hair last night after washing it and just, it's a little messy, a little all over the place right now. I don't really care what I look like at work, so it is what it is, and I will deal with this later because I do not have time to right now. It is also like so warm, so humid. Fully went to work this morning in a sweatshirt and was dripping in sweat by the time I got there. You also know it's way too hot when you buy an iced coffee and it melts like immediately, which was so disappointing. I got an iced lavender latte, and that's not my favorite iced lavender latte I've tried, but it's up there. It is very good, and it like melted immediately, which just made me chug it more, which is why my energy is like, ah. I think it's supposed to rain though. It rained this morning. We had our windows open last night, so I like woke up, I don't know what time it was, probably around like 3 or 4, to just like the sounds of rain and wind coming in. Obviously I had to get up to shut the window. It was so nice. It was so peaceful. And we know I love a gloomy day, especially in New York. So I'm excited for it. But okay, I need to log into this meeting and accomplish something. I don't know. Was not prepared to meet with a wedding venue today. I have no questions prepared, so we will see how this goes. I accidentally just turned my oven on. Love that. That happens more than I would like to admit, but I just got out of the meeting with a wedding venue and it went really well. I don't know if I said this before, this is my first like venue that I've met with, and we've reached out to a couple and we're not looking to get married until fall 2025, so we still have some time, but everyone's always just like, secure the venue, secure the venue, secure the venue. So that is what we're trying to do and get that all sorted out, especially knowing fall weddings are really popular. I felt so silly though during that meeting. I mean, for so many reasons. First of all, why is my face so red? I don't know, it's a little dark in here, so I don't know if you see it, but on the like Zoom camera, I look like a tomato, as if I just worked out. I didn't. All I did was go to work, go to Sephora, come home. I feel like I'm bright red. I don't know why. It shows you probably thought I was a little silly. And then in the middle of our meeting, a maintenance person finally came to look at our hot water, even though it started working again. It wasn't working. If you missed that whole saga, whatever. So I feel like there's just a lot of like chaotic energy right now. But the meeting went really well. But it is now 11:30 and I am starving. So I need to eat some breakfast. Hello again. I have eaten. Feeling much better. I think for the rest of today, I'm just going to edit last week's video. So I'm probably gonna sit outside, make myself a drink, do that until I think it's supposed to start storming at some point, hopefully. So I'm gonna do that or until it gets too hot and I'll come back inside, I guess. Evan, in theory, is supposed to get off like kind of early today. So hypothetically, I would love to be able to like go out and have a drink with him and then come home and make some dinner later. So this portion, today's portion of the vlog, this might be it, is basically what I'm trying to say. But before I get started on all of that, I realized I never did my little Sephora haul. I don't know when this turned into a Sephora haul channel, but that's apparently what's been happening a lot here recently. I just wish like I could run out of all of my products that I buy at Sephora and Ulta at the same time so I can just like get everything all at once. That would be expensive, but I'd only have to do it a couple times a year. But no, I literally just placed a Sephora order like 3 weeks ago and then I ran out of niacinamide. So I had to go pick this up. And like usual, I can't just go to a store like that, or honestly, any store, and buy just one thing or just the thing that I need. And I had a $10 off coupon. So as opposed to just getting this one item basically for free, I got this plus 2 more things plus $10 off. Girl math. So I got the niacinamide. They had the big bottle, which I was excited for because I had been buying my ordinary products from Ulta. I mean, I'll buy them from either, it doesn't really matter. But I haven't seen like the large bottle in a while, and I tend to use niacinamide both morning and night, so hopefully I will not run out of this as quickly as I have been. And then people keep talking about the, what is it, like Summer Friday lip gloss things. So I wanted to take a look to see what Sephora had, because apparently today they're coming out with like the coffee flavor. They did not have it in store. They did have other ones, but not like colors or flavors I'd be interested in really trying. Instead of just walking out of the store with that question answered, I was like, no, I'm gonna go look at other lip products. Because that's my thing. Apparently when I like get into skincare or makeup, I always like fixate on one certain product and testing out different things. And I mean, that's probably normal for a lot of people. I guess right now my thing is lip products. I went and got the Laneige, what's this even called? Lip Glowy Balm. I use the sleep masks all the time. I bought the strawberry and chocolate like duo one for Valentine's Day. Not this past year, but I think the year before, and I've like barely made a dent in those. A little goes a long way, so it's absolutely worth it, and I love those. But I love the idea of having something on the go. And this is the vanilla flavor. And then something that I just absolutely did not need whatsoever is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, the sparkly one. I can't wait to be so extra wearing this. I tested the colors on my hand when I was in the store, and I've washed my hands a couple times since then, and the like color tint is gone, but my hand is still very much sparkly, so that should be interesting. I don't think I need to be extra while editing, so I'm gonna save this for later. And if Evan and I end up going out, I will try this and I will let you know how it is. But right now I can try the Laneige one. Ooh, I love this cat. Very fun. I'm a fan. That feels very nice. It's not very, I can't really taste it. Not that I'm supposed to be eating it. I don't really smell it either. When I tried this in the store, I also couldn't smell it, and I just thought it was because like the product was almost gone and I wasn't about to put my nose like right up to a test thing, whatever. So they had the vanilla like sleep mask jar next to it, and that smelled delicious. So I was hoping this would have a little more like scent or flavor, and it doesn't, but that's okay. Well, good morning. It is the next day. After feeling quite paralyzed and sitting and debating with myself for probably the better part of an hour after waking up, I think I've decided my plan for today, which is unfortunately still influenced and controlled by the whole water situation. The good news with that is that my hot water is working again. The bad news is that now all of a sudden, for a brief period yesterday and now for like 6 hours today, they're turning off water to definitely our building, I'm assuming the street, for like irrelevant things to what was happening in my apartment. So I've just determined that I am the water jinx and I need to accept it and I need to release any anger associated with that. So I think I was initially talking about how I wanted to spend some time in a cafe during my time off, get some work done, go do that whole cute little adventure. I've decided against that, at least for right now, just because we are like 50 minutes from the water being turned off. I don't know what places are affected by it, like how far out this reaches from my apartment. I'm not sure who will still be open. I'm not sure what the options will be. Maybe places will be open, but the bathrooms won't be. It's just a lot that my mind is like spiraling thinking about, and I'm kind of just at the point of like, you know what, I'd rather be in the comfort of my own home. And honestly, I kind of like the idea of just making coffee at home, which I know I do all the time, but it is just such like an important part of my morning routine is like waking up and making my cup of coffee. So my compromise, not a compromise, this is silly, what I am going to do instead, because I do want to leave the house today, is instead of getting a little coffee and a treat and sitting in a cafe, I am going to get a acai bowl, smoothie bowl from another place instead, bring it home, make my coffee. So I'm gonna come home and do a little bit of work, getting caught up on things in like YouTube land. And then I do still want to travel back out later, and there's a store I might want to hit up to look at presents for my mom for her birthday. I still want to go to that like flea market thing to see what plants they have, whether it's like veggie garden type things, or they always have like a really great assortment of succulents and other plants, and adding another small succulent to the collection and never hurt anyone. So I'm gonna see what's going on there. I do still want to bake at some point, but that is dependent on what I want to make because I haven't figured that out yet, and if making that thing requires access to water or not. So that's what I'm anticipating for the day, and I guess we'll just see how things go. Because if you ask me to pick between cold coffee and hot coffee, I'm always gonna pick cold coffee most of the time, but I'm usually making hot coffee. The math ain't mathin'. I don't think this lid is meant to be childproof, but for some reason. I think I have autofocus turned off, but what you're missing is an acai bowl blend with coconut, bananas, blueberries, strawberries, granola, chia seed. So I'm gonna spend the next few hours trying to be productive. I have some like channel updates I'm still working on. Maybe I'll get back into my Instagram. I want to plan my content and basically just get to a place where I feel like I'm somewhat ahead and organized. That would be nice. And I want to get this all out of the way now. That way I don't have to worry about it. And that way, if for some reason at any point today I end up on the couch just binging my YouTube, I won't feel guilty about it. I cannot stop listening to Tortured Poets Department. I'm not even a Swiftie like that. I have no idea why. Sorry, I just feel like I had to share that because that has been consuming my life for the past like 3 weeks. So I just finished doing some work, got a lot done that felt really good, and now I'm gonna wander my way out of the apartment for a little bit. I just put on a little bit of makeup just to feel, you know, a little better about myself. Oh, and I have been trying the Tarte lip plum thing that I was talking about before, and I really like it. It's a lot more subtle than it was like when I tried it on my hand, but that's probably for the better. For me personally, to like see the shimmer, I have to be like up close and personal, but it still feels really nice. It goes on really nice. I love this applicator with like the push thing. So I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it. I don't know if that will pick up on camera at all, and ignore my acne, but yeah, good purchase, recommend. I have my tote going with the New Yorker one today, my wallet, my water, my sunglasses, my phone. All right, let's see what I can find. Fun little outing. I got my mom some birthday gifts, so that was a success. I think I showed the card that I got, but I also got a mug that is very cute that I think she'll find hysterical. Whether or not she uses it is a different story. And then a little like berry ceramic colander basket to go with it. She might get more use out of that than anything, but I guess we will find out. I was also at a thrift store for a hot second. I did see a shirt. I didn't end up getting it. It was a little too tight. I also hate trying on clothes when it's this hot because I'm like sweaty and trying on clothes and just doesn't feel right. And then I went to go look at plants, and they had a lot of cacti, a lot of basil, a surprising amount of basil, but I guess basil's pretty easy to like grow and populate, but I already got a basil plant. So yeah, didn't see any veggie plants, but I'll find another place somewhere else.